Hi folks, so today we are looking at seated 5-element moving practice. If you need to do it standing, please refer to the previous video, Standing 5 Elements, which I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to name correctly. YouTube is a little bit new to me, and so please be patient if, if things aren't quite nice and smooth. Okay, so 5 elements sitting. We've done the warm-up in a previous video, and I will do a subsequent video for the cool down. Let's start. Breathing all the way out. Hands nicely resting on your lap. Breathe in from the abdomen. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. My hand is here just to show you that the belly is moving more than the chest. Breathing out. Breathe in. And out. And in. So we've got the breathing into a nice, steady, regular pattern. If you're seated, come to the front of your seat so that we can move as much as possible. Okay, so the first of the elements that we're looking at is water. We can do these, we are doing them in what's called the draining cycle, but we can do them in different cycles, which I will do subsequently. So starting today with water. And the first out of the 3 movements is called flowing river. So taking your hands up to about waist height, you're imagining that your hands are placed on top of that flowing water. So twisting all the way around to the back and round to the front, back round to the back. Come back to the front, go back to the back, and back to the back. Come back to the front. So the river is taking twists and turns in its course from the mountains down to the sea. You can extend your arms out for further flow. Last time. And when I say last time, I mean last time on both sides. So from flowing water, water has come down into the oceans, and the next movement is called ocean waves. So just start gently waving, following the waves with your arms, following the waves with your body. And out. Breathing out as you come forward, in as you come back. Letting that wave roll right through your whole body. And then we come to rising mist and falling rain. So the mist rising off those big bodies of water, sometimes a lake or even a canal. When we used to walk to school as kids, we'd see the mist rising off the canal. So palms are facing the ground, your fingertips are touching, and you're going to rise, take this mist up with you, hands rising, all the way up to the sky, touching the clouds, and then bringing that back, the rain, that pouring rain, back down the front of your body. I mean, you can imagine it as pouring rain, you can imagine it as drizzle, rising mist. The mist is quite dense, and swirling maybe up to the clouds, and then bringing that rain, golden rain, down the sides of the body, all the way down to the ground. Mist rising for the last time then, all the way up, and coming back down the back of the body this time. So the whole of the body has been washed through with this notion of rain from heaven. So that's water. Now we move on to wood. So water feeds wood, and the wood starts with the seed, and we describe this physically by wrapping our arms about our body, imagining the seed case, and then rocking. And rocking is a nurturing motion that we often do with children, so it's the same sort of thing, rocking that seed, nurturing the power within that seed. And that seed is within yourself. You're embodying that notion of seed energy as you rock. Rocking the seed, and from the seed comes the root and then the shoot. So the root is emblemised by the backs of the hands and the root pointing down, and then the shoot rising up, rising all the way up, and then coming back down to earth. Those first two cotyledons, they're called, those first two shoots, fall away before the rest of the tree grows, or the rest of the plant. So backs of the hands together for the roots, turning into the shoot, and dropping down. The first sign of life, new life, rising shoot, and dropping down. And then the shoot becomes a swaying tree. So this is the third movement in the wood element. Arms open, and then begin to sway the body. And wood feeds fire. So the first movement in the fire element is nurturing the flame. So you can consider this your own inner flame, your own inner light. And breathe all the way out. Breathing in from the belly. Blow on the flame. So you're blowing into your chest, into your heart centre. Blowing into the flame. And when the flame is kindled, form this triangular shape, emblematic of the flame, turning over and rising. Turning over, so this is the flames are now kindled. We're nurturing and kindling the flame. And from nurturing the flame spreads out to the sides. Comes back in. You're driving it with this meridian here, so pulling in, using that meridian, pushing out that meridian again. And we'll go through, well, I'm going to post meridian videos. Coming back in, flame, spreading the flame. So from spreading the flame, we turn, oh, big carpenter bee, folks. They don't sting you, but they're big. Hands together for the ascending flame. So the palms face first of all, and then you're going to cross your wrists over so that your palms of your hands can touch, and you're going to move in a flame-like movement. So the flame is ascending, and we've got different tensions, different pressures going on in the body from the swaying branches to the ascending flame. So even though it might feel a bit similar, there's different pressures on the meridians and the muscles, the body tissue. So coming back down, now you're going to swap the other hands over so that the palms are opposite. Oh, that's a funny thing. And that can be a bit tricky to realise which palms, which palm you've already done. And there you go. I'm sure you can work that out. So that is ascending flame, and the ascending flame comes down now where the flame has risen, and now the ashes from that flame are falling. So you come down, take your arms out to the side, palms are face down, and drop your palms down towards the ground as you inhale. Sorry, no, exhale, and then inhale, arms come up. This is the floating ash, the ash falling down to the ground, so nurturing the earth now, from the fire, nurturing the earth. And then the ashes fall into the ground, we want to mix those in. So we spread the ashes. One hand is palm uppermost on the solar plexus, the other hand is like half a prayer hand, so palm facing out, and you're going to twist towards this arm. So twist and push, we're spreading the ashes. Come back, place that hand underneath, push, come back, push, come back, spreading the ashes. We'll do it another time, spreading the ashes. Okay, and from spreading the ashes, turn to packing and supporting. So we're packing the ground, making a firm foundation. If we want to build something, the ground needs to be firm. So breathing in, palms are at waist height, face downwards. Breathe out, push down to the ground. And touch the ground if you can. Palms still facing down, breathe in. At waist height, turn the palms over, push up, and you'll need to spin to push right up. Breathing in, come down. Turn the hands, push down. Breathe in. Turn the hands at waist height, push up. Breathe in, come down. Turn the hands, push down, breathe out. Breathe in last time. Push up, breathe out. Breathe in. Coming back to the centre. So that's the three earth elements, movements for the earth element: falling ashes, spreading ashes, and packing. We're now moving on to the last element, metal, pushing mountains. So palms are here in front of the chest, draw back, palms face out, push. And we're pushing up mountains. Draw back, and mountains. It's all about the surface of the mountain and the clear air that you have up in the mountain. We're moving towards clarity and focus now. Push back, pull back, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Last time, push out. Bringing the arms back to centre. We're now clearing space. Push the palms out to the sides, palms facing out. Circle one down and one up, still facing out, and circle back. So we're moving on a vertical plane now, creating that boundary, a vertical boundary. Come back to centre, and we'll do the same on the horizontal plane. And you can move that then to the sphere plane. Try and keep your arms straight, like an eagle soaring. Oh, beautiful. The next and last movement is finding focus. So if you're standing, you take the ball of your foot lightly and place that on the floor, if that's possible, and you can move your legs to do that, then that'll just going to help that focus. Okay, if not, don't worry, but I will. Okay, so now your hands are going to move out. One palm is up, one palm is down. The arm that you've turned towards remains top in front of you, well, just below your face. The other arm comes down to the waist, and they are at that angle, so about a 10-2 angle. Take that out to the other side. The other arm is now top. And we're going down that centre line. Imagine there's a tiny bit of tension there, so it'll help you to focus on that centre line. Stretching out. Last time, change feet now. So the other foot goes firmly on the floor and the other ball of the foot now. Go to that direction. Palms down the centre line. Place the hands on the knees, actually take them down to the sides into your Wu-Ji. The Wu-Ji is the standing posture in Qigong. And you're going to breathe and fill your body like you're filling a balloon. Slowly and gently breathe out, breathe in and out. Just amalgamating, drawing together all those element movements and the impact of those element movements in your body. So just standing now. Allow yourself to breathe gently and deeply. Be aware of how you feel inside. Be aware of how you feel on the surface of your body. And be aware of how you feel within that boundary that you created for yourself. Thank you, folks. That is moving elements for 5 moving positions for 5 elements seated.